News 4 is following a developing story that would make any parent cringe.
A pair of soldiers who are being trained at Fort Leonard Wood accused of approaching a child for sex. We've been digging to find out more about this case since we first brought you the details at 5. Matt Cesney's live in Waynesville. Matt, what have you learned in just the past few hours?
Sharon, we are talking about two visiting foreign soldiers from a Middle Eastern country. They are behind bars tonight here at the Pulaski County Jail, charged with enticing a child and harassment. The sheriff here tells us he has been in touch with the U.S. State Department and U.S. military officials, but he will not tell us the exact country that these men are from. He will only tell us that they are in isolation here at the jail for their own safety, largely because of who they are and the crime they're accused of committing. 34-year-old Mohammed Meflik and 31-year-old Antoine Chila apparently don't speak English, but they may have known enough English, authorities believe, to scare a 12-year-old girl in front of her own home.
According to her, what they did is they drove by her several times trying to solicit her to come into their vehicle. They tried to get her in and attempted to take her away.
Sexual favors they were asking for?
Illicit favors, yes, sir.
A 12-year-old girl?
12 years old, yes.
It happened Friday, the sheriff says, along Route Z, just outside of St. Roberts, and just a couple of miles from Fort Leonard Wood, where the two men were undergoing military training with Army officials.
There is no diplomatic immunity for these people. They are here as guests, and if they were diplomats or ambassadors or whatever, it would be different. But they're not here as that. They're here as visitors. They're here on a training mission. So therefore, we treat them just like any other citizen that would be arrested and charged with the crime.
They're prisoners now.
They are inmates, yes.
The sheriff here in Pulaski County tells us that there is a large number of soldiers from that same country that these two men are from as well. Military officials at Fort Leonard Wood are not commenting tonight, but the sheriff says the military is cooperating with him. The two are being held on $200,000 bond, and it is possible, the sheriff admits, that those soldiers' home country could put up that money, and they may never see this pair again. We'll keep following this story. We're live in Waynesville, Missouri. Matt Cesney, News 4.